Hello everyone! Today we're going to show you how to harvest and plant live stakes. So in order to gather the stakes, we need to use the loppers to cut off a branch of the desired tree or shrub. And you're going to cut the top horizontally and the bottom you're going to cut diagonally. So then after that, there's a few steps in between, but I'll get into that later. So after a few weeks, you're going to be able to plant the live stake with a sharp angle pointing into the ground, and using a mallet, you'll hammer the stake about 75% of the way in. And as I said, there are some steps in between cutting and planting the stakes. So once you cut the branch, the stakes should be about 1.5 feet and should be no thinner than a dime, or else they'll not be able to withstand the mallet. And then you'll gather the stakes into bundles of 20, and you'll separate them by the types of wood. Then you're going to place the bundles into garbage bags with a few handfuls of rice hulls and store them in a cool, dark place for a few weeks. Another important step is to make sure that the branches that you're harvesting are healthy and alive, because if they're just dead, they're not going to be able to produce new trees. And as you can see in this video right here, you're gonna pound the stake in about 75 to like 60% of the way into the ground so that it'll have more surface area to grow roots from. As you can see, we're also planting the live stakes right next to a stream that was going through a field. This is important because the stakes are going to need access to water, so you aren't going to be able to plant live stakes just anywhere that you want. They're going to need either a wetland or a creek, a stream, river, some type of water so that they'll have access in order to grow. So, what is the purpose of live staking? Well, over time, hopefully, full size shrubs and trees will grow, and their roots will help stabilize the stream banks and prevent erosion. The full size trees and shrubs will also provide shade, which is necessary for some forms of freshwater life, like trout. So, a few of you may be wondering, why did we even do this? Well, we decided to combine our schoolwork with our community. So, the live stakes that we planted were actually in a local farmer's field that was about 20 minutes away from our school. And this was in order to try and help restore their stream banks due to the lack of vegetation due to the cows overgrazing in the field that we planted the stakes in. So, although we were learning how to maintain stream banks and help prevent erosion, we were also helping our local community. And this is important because it's necessary to maintain a relationship with the community around us in order for everyone to benefit. And this was our local engagement. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did making this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If not, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell and turn on those notifications. Peace out.